Hey y'all, last time we had a discussion about the power of words. This was a lovely discussion around books, around my reading experience. And today I want to talk about the power of music because there is no question, there is little debate that music can influence us listeners on so many levels. And I'm going to talk about my personal experience. For me, I believe with age and maturity, I started to develop I would say, my own formula, my own rules. Yeah, my own formula is better to protect my energy because I'm a picky listener and I don't play about my energy. I don't play about my mental health. I don't play about my spiritual health either. One day I was listening to Alicia Keys and she was saying that she doesn't expect everyone to sound like her or to explore the topics she explores with her perspective. She acknowledged that it's all about diversity. We should allow people to express themselves and we should make room for diversity. But at the same time, we need to remember that we have a choice. You don't have to listen to and you don't have to love everything that you hear on the radio. You have a choice. The human experience makes it that there is a plethora of perspectives, experiences, ideas, feelings that can be experienced, lived, and that can be conveyed through music because music is a form of art and it's up to the artist to decide what they want to convey through their arts. But as a listener and as a person, you have a choice. We have a choice. This is something we have to remember. I love agency. This is a very important concept for me. So, this is what I do when I listen to music. Now, of course, because I do a lot of music reviews, sometimes I have to listen to I have to listen to projects fully, and within an album, there might be a song that is uncomfortable to listen to, or the vibe is not quite right. So I just listen to it once. I will try a second time, and if I still feel uneased, I will not listen to it again. I will just process the experience and move on. I will just not listen to it routinely. I will just ignore the song and just move on. Now, this is what I do with my listening habit to protect my energy because it's very important for me. So, for me and music at this stage, this is what I do. If it doesn't make me learn, if it doesn't expand my mind, if it doesn't allow me to gain a deeper, more compassionate perspective on the human experience from people who come from different backgrounds, from different walks of life, I will not listen to it. But also, if it doesn't broaden my perspective on the human experience, if it doesn't make me feel good, if it doesn't allow me to reflect on my actions in a positive way, and once again, if it doesn't make me feel good, you have to listen to your intuition at time. If it doesn't make me feel good, I will simply not listen to it. I will just press skip and I will not hesitate to also press don't recommend this song again. You have to listen to your gut feelings. If a song is not for you, if it pushes you to an area of your mind or of your soul that is very dark and you feel like it's going to influence you negatively, you don't have to listen to it routinely. But I know it's hard. Some of these catchy songs don't really convey a message that is wise or necessarily useful for the community. So I can fully understand how hard it can be, but it's also about mental resilience and it's also about knowing yourself, being so secure, so anchored with who you are that you know that specific songs will not influence you to be destructive toward yourself, toward your community, and ensuring that you're strong enough, knowing that it will not influence you to act out of character or to take decisions that you will regret. So this is what I do because yeah, music can influence us as listeners and as people, to various degrees. And once again, I don't play about my energy. So let me know in the comments about your listening habits. What do you do to protect your emotional energy, your spiritual energy? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I listen to songs that are really not aligned with who I am, songs that don't always promote the best things. But the thing is, I know who I am now as a grown woman. I'm secure with who I am. I feel anchored, rooted, and I am not a young, impressionable mind. So it's more for the younger audience that yes, I do have concerns, but as an adult, I know what to do. So let me know in the comments about your listening habits and if you filter what you listen to or if you simply don't filter and enjoy anything. So this is what I do about music. This is my, how can I say, my listening hygiene. Yeah, let's let's call it a listening experience hygiene. But I am not going to lie. Sometimes I listen to songs just because I want to feel good, I want to turn up, I want to have fun. But in this occasion, I just know that it's all about the rhythm, all about the experience of having fun. Sometimes I just want to dance, I want to move, I just don't focus on the lyrical message. But I remain mindful about what enters my mind and my heart and my soul. So let me know in the comments about your listening hygiene, listening experience hygiene. You know what? It's also a question of personal taste, resilience to outside messages, how secure you are with yourself, and which stage of life you're in, I believe. But let me know in the comments, do you filter your music? And maybe you're like me. I filter for the most part, really. Sometimes there are some songs that I will listen to, even though the message is a bit, sketchy and blurry. But I do my best to make sure, it's just for the fun.